Welcome back to KION News at 11. Time now for a full look at that Weather Authority forecast. Bringing in Chief Meteorologist Dan Siakin. We saw on the live cam looking a bit wet out there for the ride home tonight.
We've got some wet weather out there tonight. It will be gone for the most part by tomorrow morning. It might still be a little damp out there, but rain will not be falling on your way to work tomorrow morning. And then after that, we've got a lot going on this week, so let's break it all down for you. We'll start with some temperatures because they are going to be a part of the story here in the coming days. Now tonight, we're actually quite a bit warmer than this time last night. Last night at this time, we were headed in for a long, cold night, and many of us, especially inland away from the coast, woke up to frost again. Now tomorrow morning, we're probably not going to see any frost. We have a blanket of fluffy clouds out there. They might be raining on us, but they're actually keeping us warm as well. Temperatures right now in the 50s, and some areas a little bit cooler in the south where we don't have those clouds just yet, but you're still warmer than this time last night. It was already in the 20s this time last night in Priest Valley, so 35 is an improvement, I suppose. Our storm tracker is showing some moisture moving through tonight. This is mostly just low-level precipitation, drizzle bordering on light rain, but it's enough to make the roads wet. We have a few hundredths of an inch of accumulation out there, and then looming off in the corner is our cold front. As it arrives, we'll have some colder air behind it, but it will also be drier essentially as well. So once that moves through, the rain will come to an end. And while it is unstable to the north, and we're seeing some showers off here, and we often talk about this speckled pattern, meaning unstable weather and maybe some showers, most of the energy is going to stay to our north, so we probably won't see any additional showers once the front comes through. We're going to see a cold, blustery air mass push into the region here into the day tomorrow. So overnight tonight, rain and drizzle tapering off. Should be done by the morning commute. Sunrise tomorrow, 6:49 a.m. and temperatures not too bad comparatively. We might see a few more hundredths of an inch overnight, so not a big rain event, but a few more hundredths will be possible. That's about it. And here's what that looks like on Future Truck. We kind of see the back edge coming through over the next couple of hours. Folks in southern Monterey and San Benito counties might get a few sprinkles here and there. By 6 tomorrow morning, we're looking at almost mostly clear skies. Now, we'll probably have a few clouds out there. We might have a little fog in the valley locations, but should be a mostly clear start to the day, and really throughout the day tomorrow, mostly clear conditions expected. With that said, the winds are going to pick up in the afternoon out of the north-northwest. They'll be gusty at times. Seeing some wind gusts up to maybe 45 miles per hour possible in some Funnelly Valley areas. So, yeah, going to be a gusty, cold day, and the air mass is not going to be warm behind the cold front, which makes sense. But if you've watched my weather broadcast long enough, you know sometimes here cold fronts can warm us up. This is not going to be one of those cases. The cold front will be effectively cooling us down tomorrow with those mostly clear skies and a relatively drier air mass moving in. Of course, the wind is going to make it feel even worse. Not going to be the most pleasant Monday, even though we will have sunshine. And then, of course, mostly clear skies tomorrow night, leading to potentially more frost into Tuesday morning. Weather Service has issued a frost warning. Freeze warning, I should say. Freeze watch. Let me get the right terminology. A freeze watch for San Benito County and then interior Monterey County, and that is going to be through Tuesday morning. So not tomorrow morning, but late tomorrow night into Tuesday morning. We'll be talking about those temperatures. So overnight tonight into tomorrow, we're going to see temps back into the 50s. Santa Cruz Mountains, only 50 for your high and Bonnie doing tomorrow. Not very warm. But we'll get to low 60s in Santa Cruz and Capitola tomorrow afternoon. A little batch of low 60s, Watsonville, Prunedale, Salinas, Hollister. That's about as warm as it's going to get. Stay in the 50s in the Santa Clara Valley. 50s back along the Bayshore, Monterey Peninsula. Pretty much all 50s tomorrow. Only 55 in Pacific Grove. Again, wind, water, cold tomorrow. Down south. Wind off the water, I mean, it's cold tomorrow. A couple 60s out there, but that's about as warm as it's going to get. So what next? As mentioned, things get more complicated beyond tomorrow. So here's what's going on. We've got this system, this cold system coming through right now. Then it moves out. The cold air mass tends to settle in, but then behind it, we get a pretty strong storm system developing. This could be one of those bomb cyclones you hear about sometimes. Now, it will not make a direct impact on us. Its destination is the Pacific Northwest, but it will have an atmospheric river associated with it, and that river will begin to be pointed at Northern California by Tuesday and then probably stay along the Northern California coast into Wednesday. Now, we're going to be on the very edge of that, so if you live in Santa Cruz County, you might start seeing a little light precipitation Wednesday night. Then the ridge to the south pushes back against it. So it's going to be pushing it away from us on Thursday. We might still have a chance of some showers Thursday, but the ridge is going to be working against it. By the time the system breaks through, it looks like it's going to be Friday into Saturday. It will lose some strength by then and then move through pretty rapidly, but I do think we're going to see some rain during that time period. So Wednesday, Thursday, maybe. Friday, Saturday, definitely when it comes to rain. and then we might see some additional rain next week as the storm track. The storm door looks like it might open up behind it. So lots to watch out for. We're going to be keeping a close eye on it as we head through the work week. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Again, cold and windy tomorrow, high clouds on Tuesday, chance of rain in the north Wednesday, maybe Thursday, better chances of rain Friday and Saturday. We'll warm up because we'll be on the warm side of that river, so highs above normal Thursday and Friday, even with those rain chances. In fact, inland areas might be in the 70s, so lots of ups and downs, Maxwell. Please stay tuned to the forecast. We're going to be all over it this week, and it's going to be a lot to keep an eye on. But we're up for the challenge.
Looking forward to it.